Good day, my YouTube people. I know it's been like, I don't know, too long since I made a video, but recently I purchased a four-wheeler. It's an old school one. It's an '04 first gen Can-Am, or Bombardier, if you want to say it. But since I bought it, I did a few modifications to it, not too much, just a little improvement. Let me show you what's going on. This is her. Let me pull it out from where it's at so y'all can see it better. You see, it's already got the aftermarket wheels on it, as you can tell. What I added was these LED headlights. I put them parts on there, and I had to make the covers. It's like a piece of rubber right there now. See, it's about 3/4 piece of rubber. Those are the brakes for the rear. I changed them on the front. I just got it back now, which is right there, if you can see that. Well, you see the disc already. I mean, you see the rotor right here. This is the caliper. Bolts on the back here, behind here. Let's take down here. There's no one up top up there. Take them loose and take that out of there. But when I bought it, it had no ignition switch. Don't mind my rigness. But this is the ignition switch now. I put it on there, and this is for the headlights since they don't work with the switch. The starter, I bought a starter for it because it wasn't engaging. The starter wasn't, so I bought a starter, put it on. It turns out the starter wasn't a problem. The Bendix was a problem. It's a piece that is attached to the starter, but I can't replace it yet until my tool come in for the clutch to take the primary clutch off, and then the starter Bendix sits behind that. Yeah, it's got a winch on the front. You've probably seen it already. Got the aftermarket exhaust already. Big gun. It might have a diff leak. As you can see, it looks a little wet, don't it? Independent suspension. I may eventually lift it about 2 inches. Put some bigger tires on it because it got 25s on it now. So until the clutch tool come in, this is a 400 also, so it ain't too big, but it's pretty decent. But until that clutch piece come in, I gotta use the pull start so I can crank it up. Sometimes it be tripping and don't want to start, but it's alright though. It's carbureted and not fuel injected, that's why it acts funny sometimes. When I got it, I had to clean that carb out, pump that tire up. Minor stuff. Yeah, let me see. It normally starts up on the first pull or second pull, not first. When I first cleaned the carb out, it was second. in the first pull. I just hate that I gotta freaking use this pull start. Let's see. Let's try it. Hold on. Longer than. Oh, I didn't have the choke on. That's why. Yeah, it took a minute because I ain't drove it in a couple of days, but you know, I got that the fuel pump works on the revolutions of the engine, so we had to pump through as it pulled. But yeah, it runs pretty good. I'll look a little bit high, I know. Probably need to warm up a little bit more. I wish I had like a thing to put y'all on. But I'm gonna go take it for a crew over on the block and I'll be right back. So yeah, I do need to out it down just a tad bit because going into gear it is grinding, which it don't do all the time. Well, I wouldn't say not all the time, but I know it did it right then because I was way too high. Well, anyway, I don't know what I was thinking, trying to crank this thing with a choke off, but it crunk up. It just took more time to pull. I was surprised it crunk up with a choke off. Yeah, it's fun, but I think the brake over here, it was hard to go back on when I did put it back on, so it could be dragging. I think that caliper probably messed up on this side. I don't feel like changing it. And I don't know if they even sell them just because this thing being so old. Like I said, it's an 04. Yeah. Might be kind of hard to find one in good condition. But I can look online and see what I can find. Okay. But yeah, it does. It goes pretty good. The fastest I've got it probably 30 because I haven't drove it nowhere. I can't really go too fast in my neighborhood. The speed limit is 25. I took it to 30. That's pushing it, and then it's on something that really ain't supposed to be riding on, but you know, it'll be alright. But anyway, it's the only place I got to test it right now because I can't put it on the back of my truck or nothing right now. I don't have a trailer yet. I got a trailer, but it's not operable yet, so there's that. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Like I said, I know it's been a minute. Sorry for that. For my people that do subscribe to me and watch this. Hopefully I'll be coming out with more content. So, because I gotta tear down the tag, I gotta take all the suspension apart, front and back, get new tires because it's been killing tires. I had the tires. I bought the tires not too long ago. They're less than a year old, and this is how bad the tire is. And like I said, they're less than a year old and already like this. So when I do everything, I'm gonna get real suspension, like actual coilovers that are name brand and stuff like that, and all the name brand stuff, and get it aligned, like proper alignment. So I won't be doing this too often. I know it's gonna have a little bit of camber, but I need to be better than that. And I also still have to get this thing up and running too. Like I did I changed the carburetor, um, everything electronic wise besides the stator, which is in here behind this cover. So I'm gonna probably have to buy a new stator and see if that fixes the problem. Hopefully it does, cause it ain't getting no spark. Changed the CDI box, spark plug, coil, all that stuff been changed. I'm gonna change these hoses out too, cause they're hard as a rock and they leak. This tank had gas in it before. Now it doesn't because of this leaking somewhere. But I bought another filter and it come with lines too. So I'm gonna replace all that. Hopefully I don't have to replace the carb again. I might have to take it off and clean it out. I'm not gonna change it. I'm just gonna clean it and hope that'll work. Cause it's been sitting and not running. And it's probably got gas in there from when it had gas in the tank. So yeah, this will be for the stepdaughter to ride. I mean, cause it's big enough for me. It's not too bad. But you know, it hit my knee if I turn and stuff. But she ain't tall as me, so it might be good on her. And she don't need nothing too fast anyway. Just something to, it might go about 30. If that, it might go 25, I don't lie. Cause my go-kart I had it flew past this thing. And then, I got that go-kart, just conked it up the other day. It needs tires. I gotta fix that master cylinder, see it's broke off. And then that one, it won't stay running. I might just swap the engine to a Predator on there. Cause I like the Predators, they're pretty basic and simple. I just don't understand why they won't stay running. But it needs brakes also. Cause they don't have the brakes on it at all. I did which one I did? This one, I changed the jack shell sprocket to reduce the gear so it'll go faster. And I changed that spring out in the clutch. And then this engine came from a generator. It's a Tecumseh. I think it's a 6 horsepower. Yeah, because it had that motor on that one came off of this one. But I wanted a newer motor on it, so I got this and put it on there. I did a little modification to the what do you call it? The freak. What do you call that thing? The output shaft. Cause it was made like cone shape, so I had to file it down and stuff like that, and put a slot in it for a quarter pin or key, whatever you want to call it, just to get that clutch pulley on the front right there. But it runs and it pulls hard. It pulls good like it's supposed to. Good takeoff. Just it tops out pretty fast, just because of the gearing and everything. But it gets you, it get out of there. It got the hole on you. But that one, I haven't drove it fast because it didn't have no brakes. I drove on a block one time and that was sketchy as heck. It rolls really good, but that's the thing. It rolls too good, so I had to Flintstone it with my feet to stop it. But yeah, it's fine. But like I said, the tag is gonna go on the knife. The truck has been on the knife already. Only thing it's missing is a alignment, because I'm not trying to wear my tires out too bad like this. Those tires on the truck are way more than these things. Oh man. Yep. Stuff adding up. I gotta work on a lawnmower. It gotta be done. I gotta swap the engines on it, so I can cut grass with my riding lawnmower instead of pushing the grass. Sometimes I don't like pushing the grass. I get lazy as I get older. Alright, that's enough about me ranting on. Okay, yeah, look at that backyard. Needs to be cut. Oof. Yeah, okay. But I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.